G'day guys, it's Rob here again. Now we're up on the Central Coast. We're in a cute little village called Killcare, and we've picked up another Volkswagen from Central Coast Volkswagen. This time we've got the 2018 Volkswagen Polo. This is the Comfortline, the slightly higher spec than the entry level. This is brand new to the country this year. In fact, there's not even many here yet, and I've managed to get one for the day. So let's jump in and have a good look at the 2018 Volkswagen Polo Comfortline. Guys, now we're taking off in the 2018 Volkswagen Polo. This is the Comfortline edition. The first things that I really noticed with this Comfortline Polo is it kind of lives up to its name, Comfortline. Like, this is a comfortable little car. And I guess if you're looking at buying a Volkswagen Polo, you're probably one of two people. You want a second car in the family where you can still fit the kids in the back. Or you live in an urban environment where you just don't have parking area, you're sitting in stop and go traffic a lot. That's where this little car absolutely comes into its own. It's tiny on the outside, but even though it's so small on the outside, it's actually classified as a pocket hatch. The cabin space in here is as big as, well, much larger cars, to be quite honest. Really comfortable. Everything's in the right spot. The steering wheel feels lovely. It's leather wrapped. It's got a little bit of a flat bottom, like a modern day sports coupe, I guess you could say. But it adds a nice little touch. The Infotainment Center is set out really nicely and right close. You can reach it with your hands, which is fantastic. The gauge cluster is clear. There's a digital speed readout in the center, an analog tacho and speedometer on the right. Being a 5-door, you can access the back seat so easily. And there's so much space in this car. Like, it's the perfect second car for a family. In fact, it'd be a great first car for a family with a couple of young kids, just providing that you didn't want to travel too many long distances. Like, this is a great urban car, don't get me wrong. I'm really loving driving it, but would I like to be sitting in it for 3 or 4 hours heading out west or south or north? I don't know that I'd like to be in here for 3 or 4 hours, but to be honest, there's not many cars on the market that you are still comfortable in 3 to 4 hours later. So yeah, do you know what? This is a fantastic little car. Driven it down here to Killcare, and you can see that we're right on the water here and some beautiful homes. And on the way here, before I set the cameras up, I just wanted to feel the car, enjoy the car, and just experience it without the pressure of having cameras in my face. And it's a really, really comfortable car. Now, the one thing that I am super surprised about, this has a 1 litre engine in it. What? 1 litres? Are you serious? Now, 1 litre engine in the past would mean slow. There's nothing wrong with a 1 litre engine. Like, they do the job that they're supposed to do in an urban car. But this is a 1 litre engine. Let's have a look at the specs. 85 kilowatts of power and 200 Newton meters of torque. Now, for a small car, that's really quite snappy. Now, this little car, with the lightweight that it is perfectly matched to the 1 litre engine. Surprised. I'm super surprised, but pleasantly surprised too. These new Polos have just reached our shores early this year, and we only have a certain amount of them so far. We've got the Trendline and the Comfortline from my understanding now. The Polo GTI, the Performance Polo, will be coming out later in the year, but it's not here yet. So if you're waiting for the Performance Polo, you want a pocket hatch that's a hot hatch, then just be a bit more patient, because the Polo GTI will be here later this year. But for the moment, these Polos in Australia, they start off at around about $17,990. Now, the car that I'm in today is the Comfortline, so it's a bit higher spec. It's got a bit more power. It's got a few more comfort features. And this one that I'm in is retailing for around about $20,000. Now, for what you're getting, German engineering, 20,000 bucks, you can't go wrong. Like, this car is perfect. It's perfect for what it is. A really cool feature of this little Polo as well, it's got inductive phone charging. So you can throw your phone onto the charging plate and it will just charge your phone while you're driving along. You don't need to plug it in. Genius. So I've had this little Polo now for about 3 hours, and I'm on my way back to take the car back to Central Coast Volkswagen. And firstly, I'd like to say thank you again for Central Coast Volkswagen for allowing me to take control of one of your cars for 3 hours and give it a bit of a review. And secondly, man, it's a beautiful car. I really, really love this Polo. I love small, lightweight cars. And as I said earlier, I was so surprised that the little 1 litre engine is as pokey and powerful as it is. And for the price point, you know, anywhere between 17,900 and 21-ish, you're going to be able to jump into one of these brand new Polos, and you're going to have a fantastic car for the urban environment. This is really, really quality Volkswagen at a budget entry level. So thanks again, Central Coast Volkswagen, I appreciate it. Anyone looking for a Volkswagen, go to Central Coast Volkswagen and they'll be sure to help you out. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Our channel's growing quite rapidly now, and we want to grow as quickly as we can so we can reach as broad an audience as possible, folks. So by subscribing and by hitting the thumbs up button, the like button, it really makes a difference to us in getting us to grow. Thanks guys, and we'll see you on the next video. Ciao. Alright, as is becoming a tradition, every car that I test drive, they score a little Throttle Downunder cap. So in she goes. Until next time, thanks again, Central Coast Volkswagen.